What's going on, party people? It's been like a minute, and a minute is a long time for me. So, I came on today to talk about us creating something out of nothing. And what I mean is, have you ever started to think about something and you're like, okay, it started as this little thing, but then you keep playing it back in your head. You playing it back in your head, and every time you play it back in your head, it continues to grow into this bigger thing. Well, that is technically us creating stress because creating something out of nothing is just more stress on yourself, right? And then how many times have you been like, oh my God, it wasn't that bad. Like, I stressed out for nothing. Like, I created this mountain out of molehill. Well, stress can have a significant impact on your physical and your mental health. Now, I'm just going to discuss 5 ways today to help bring awareness because stress does so much more to us than just a headache or whatever the residual outcome you get from stress. Just, it's not a good look. It isn't. So, it has an impact on your immune system. Stress can weaken your immune system and make you more, you can get more infections, you can get sick faster. So, when you're in an office, and those who don't work in an office, but the minute you go out in public and your body is just like, okay, I don't know what we're going, you feel like you've been drop kicked by the time you get home. That's because stress has, whatever you're stressing about is now weakening your immune system. This one is like this next one, number 2, is affects your digestion. Now, I am big on digestive aids, helping your gut health, because of the fact that people don't understand that their gut health is super important. Stress can give you abdominal pains, diarrhea, constipation. It shows up in ways that you don't expect, and sometimes you could be stressing about something you don't even have a clue about, but you're stressing about it. So then number 3 is it increases your blood pressure. Now, this one here, every single person I talk to, right? Like, the high blood pressure, the different things that go on in your body. It can increase heart disease, like, and may lead to a stroke. So anytime you feel as though you can't handle something, it's about taking a breath. Hey, Mantia, it's about taking a breath and allowing yourself to ask, what am I really stressed about? Because stress doesn't boost anything for you. So number 4 is it causes headaches. I can tell you that 20 years in the military, I got some headaches along the way, to the point where it's in my medical records, because day to day we sit there and we debate about different things that really don't hold, I'm gonna say don't hold water, right? That's the first thing that came to my head. Like, you have a container and it doesn't hold water. So why stress about it if the water isn't staying in your container? I don't know if that was a good analogy. But the 5th one, it disrupts your sleep. How many people can say that word, quotations in the air, I have insomnia, right? Look at your day. Look at what pauses you or creates, because you don't know it's stress, right? But what causes a disruption in your day? What are you focused on? Like, what is going through your head consistently, right? Your sleep is important. So if you're not getting a good night's sleep, ask yourself, what are you internally stressing about? Because stress, I think about the squirrel effect, right? You can't focus. Like, it's all over the place. Like, you're like, what is going on? That's because something you are continuously stressing about cannot let you focus on what's going on. So in turn, when you stop and say, is this really something I need to stress about? And if you're stressed, there's one tip that a lot of the coaching world likes to do, is writing down what's bothering you, right? We do in our group worry time. And you set a specific time of day where you choose to write all what's worrying you, or you think about it. Like, some people are like, I'm not writing, right? Like, you old school people who are like, I'm not changing, I'm not doing nothing different, I'm not doing what y'all young people are. It's about writing down everything that that you're worried about, and then asking yourself, is it really worth worrying about? Is it really worth your time and effort to worry about this? Here's the thing. You can't teach old dogs new tricks. So if you're continuously stressed and worried about somebody or something you can't change, control the controllables. What can you control? What can you control for yourself? Because listen, here's the deal. People that stress you out or you stress about, do they worry about you when you get sick? Are they the ones helping you when you get sick? If they're not, then they're not worth your time or effort. And in reality, if they're not contributing to what you got going on, why the hell do they matter? Why do you focus so much time and effort into somebody else that don't care about you? That doesn't care, if that's the right proper way. But anyway, I am happy to answer any questions, any things, any tools or tips anybody needs to know. Shoot me a message, comment on this live, whichever works for you. But here's the biggest thing. Remember, stress isn't just stress. Stress can kill you. Stress can really take you into a downward spiral you can't dig out of. So taking a breath, asking yourself, do you really need to stress over something that really isn't valid, right? Like, you can't control it. Control the controllables. Remember that. I hope you guys have an amazing Wednesday, and I'll see you again.